talk a lot about go bags on Lifehacker. Go bag is basically a bag you put all your stuff in, take with you when you go somewhere. And we've looked at a lot of options, versatile ones that can cost quite a bit, and some cheaper ones that are still pretty great. And we've shown you different things from different people. We've taken a look at your go bags, but getting the right go bag can be kind of a difficult choice, especially because we're all very particular. And one thing that I found that works really well nowadays, and probably since they started appearing, is going to an Army surplus store. Army surplus stores have a lot of different kinds of bags. I'm holding one right here. This is an ammo bag. This is a more versatile field bag, and it's a very small messenger. And then there are other things like this little guy, which is a travel portfolio. So you can find a lot of different kinds of bags that are very versatile and in various different sizes, and you can put all sorts of things in. So we're going to take a look at a couple of them and what you can do. As you can see here, you can get somewhat larger versions of this guy. This is a very similar one, and it has similar kinds of storage. This one actually will fit, well, this won't fit a 7-inch tablet, this one will. So you can kind of go to the store and figure out what you want. The cool thing about all of these bags is that you don't have to pay a lot of money for them. Generally speaking, if you're going to get some sort of go bag in a store or wherever, you're going to pay probably $40 on the low end and up to $150 on the high end, depending on how much storage you need. And these are just small bags because I was looking for something tiny and wanted to go through a couple of options to see what I could get. If you're looking for a go bag, you can get huge backpacks, and well, let's take a look at this last one here. If you spend more on the higher end of things, the go bags start at an Army surplus store. You can get some for as little as $8, and generally speaking, you won't pay more than $20 or $25 unless you go with something from a company called Hazard 4, which puts a real lot of thought into how they put their bags together. This one was more on the $50, $60 range, I believe. And that's because this has a lot of features and it's designed for carrying weapons and other sorts of things, but you can kind of make it out to be something a little bit more functional for you. The nice thing about these Army bags, and this is a perfect example, is that they offer a lot of storage in them that is very versatile, and you don't have to use it if you don't want it. I find that in a lot of computer and technology backpacks or messenger bags, they have a lot of pockets, but you can't ignore them, or if you do, you're throwing everything into one main pouch, which is really annoying. You can use the pockets here that you want and ignore the ones that you don't. So here, this has like a locking latch here, so it makes it harder for people to open if they're trying to pickpocket or whatever. And then you can see the flap opens up here. There are these MOLLE straps, which are just lightweight little straps where you can attach other things onto. It has a pack here where you can, I think this is made for some sort of weapon, but you can use it for your cell phone or even a water bottle, which is what I usually do. And you'll find that with a lot of these, there are like extra pouches on the inside, and you can store even more stuff in there, or you can just let it fall flat and ignore it. But you see a lot of innovation in these bags where you don't see in a lot of standard bags. This is one of the advantages of going with Army surplus items. For example, if you open this flap here, which is kind of hard to do with one hand, but you'll see it folds out and holds itself up with these straps, and because of how these straps are created, when you put it back up, it folds back in. And you can see there's a ton of storage here. There's pens, I've got my headphones in here, I've got this thing I'm not even using. Surprisingly, there's a perfect place for a Nintendo 3DS. There's also my tablet in here, and I have a battery pack if I run out of battery. And that's just in one area. If we weren't using the camera right now, I could show you how it fits perfectly in here. There's this other part in the bag where they have kind of a camera. You'll see these in a lot of camera bags where they have these removable straps. So if you want the bag to sit flat, you can just undo it and then fold it right back down. But if you want to have a camera separator so you can organize your camera and your lenses, you can put it up into the bag, and then you have that separation there. So next time you're looking for a bag, you should think about going to an Army surplus store. You'll pay a lot less money for what you're getting, and you'll have a lot more options in terms of versatility, what you can store in the bag, what you can take with you, how you can attach the bag to other bags, and you can create more of a modular system. So it's definitely a better way to look. You don't necessarily always get the aesthetic you're looking for. You kind of always have to go with this pretty standard rugged look, which I like, but it's not for everybody. So if you are, if that's not the look you're looking for, you might not be the thing for you. But if you're looking to save some money and get a versatile pack, Army Surplus is the way to go.